Welcome to day 23 of our 30 days of Photoshop retouching, where we take a picture every day and then edit for 30 days straight non-stop. Alright, so if you're looking forward to editing your pictures, you want to learn how to retouch, you want to learn how to remove blemishes and pimples from your images or make your images look much better, then this channel is the right one for you. This video is the right one for you. So we have this image over here for today, so we're gonna just proceed and then start editing. So first and foremost, we're gonna make a duplicate of our background layer. Hey, before that, my name is Cordia, by the way. Yeah, let's just jump right in. All right, so you make a duplicate layer of the background. That is this layer. Control J to make a duplicate. Then we're first gonna make our basic cleanups. So we're gonna use the patch tool to do this. This is the patch tool over here. So we're gonna use this to do this. So let's just zoom into our image, and then we're just gonna circle and then drag it to a much cleaner area like this. Circle and then drag to a cleaner area. Just adding some vibe to it. Just circle, drag to a much cleaner area. So you're gonna repeat this to all the pimples on her face, pimples or anything that you want to remove from your model's face. And then yeah, that's basically what the basic cleanups is about. Alright, so I think this is enough for now. Let me zoom into the side as well, then do the same to the side. Yeah, I think it's okay for now. Yeah, so secondly, we're gonna try and then shape in the hair a little bit. I don't really like how it's looking, so we're gonna go ahead and then just use the Liquify tool to just shape it, like reshape it to make it look much better. So we're gonna come to filter over here, Liquify, like this, and then let's zoom into the hair like that, and then we're gonna use the brush tool like this, then just drag it. Make sure this tool is selected. This tool over here, make sure this is selected as the forward warp tool. That's what we're using to do this. So we're just gonna come back and then just reshape the hair. Zoom out a little. Change the brush size by using the close and open bracket keys. So we're gonna come to the side, just drag it down a little bit more. So that's basically what we just did. So let's check the before and after. This is the before and then this is the after. So we're gonna select OK. Alright, so we're back to where we started. Let me zoom in once more. So from here, we're gonna create our frequency separation adjustment layers. So we're gonna come to the layers over here like this. Select this, Control J, and then make a duplicate. So we have layer 1 copy and then layer 1. So you're gonna double click on the name over here and then change this to color. And then come to layer 1 copy, double click on the name and then change this to texture. Alright, from here, we're gonna select the color layer and then hide the texture layer like this. And then we're gonna come here to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Over here, we're gonna keep or change the radius to 5.0. So you're gonna change it or keep it as a radius where you're not seeing so much details on your image. So I think 5 is okay. I'm gonna select or click on OK. As you can see, our image is looking blurry. Don't worry, we're gonna fix it in a bit. So you're gonna select the texture layer now and then unhide it. And then we're gonna come to image, apply image. Then we're gonna keep this at 24. That's the name of our image. And then we're gonna come here to the layer and then change this to texture like this. And then the channel at RGB, you're gonna maintain it at RGB. And then the blending, you're gonna change This change or keep it at subtract. Then opacity at 100%, the scale at 2, and then the offset at 128. Then you're gonna select OK like this. Alright, so you're not done yet. You're gonna come here to the blend modes over here and then change this to linear light. As you can see, our image is back to how it was when we started. So we're gonna press and hold Ctrl and then select the color layer and then Ctrl again and then G to put this in a group. Then we're gonna rename this group to FS, that is frequency separation. Alright, with that done, we're gonna open and then select the color layer like this. Then we're gonna use the mixer brush tool to do this. As you know, you can find it over here, and then there's the settings that I'm going to use to do this. So you're going to select soft round brush over here. There's a folder that stores the brushes, and then we're going to change or keep this at clean brush. You're going to make sure this is deselected. You have it like this, and select and deselect. You're going to make sure this is deselected and this is selected. You're going to come here and then keep this at custom. The width at 55%, the load at 48%, the mix at 57%, and then the flow at 30%. Then over here, this is smoothness. You're going to keep the smoothness at 10%. Alright, so let's proceed and then start brushing, start smoothing the face. So let's zoom in to our image like this. Then we're going to start over here. Then just start brushing like that. So always make sure you're brushing within the tones of the image. So over here you can see there's some highlights over here, so I'm just gonna brush in only the highlights. You're not gonna brush outside the highlights. You can see here is also the midtones. I'm just brushing within the tones. You can switch or change the size with the brush size with the open and close bracket keys. Always maintain the tones, don't mix the tones up, only blend them in. That is the edges, blend the edges in, but always maintain the tones, don't mix them up, otherwise you're going to change your image. Alright, so you just keep brushing like that. Alright, so I'm going to speed this side up. I'm going to be back in a bit. Alright guys, so let's quickly check the before and after. So this is the before, and then this is the after. This is the before, and then this is the after. I forgot to mention, if you like an action that's going to create this thing for you automatically, I have it in my digital store over here. So you're just going to go and then just download and then just play around with it to create your frequency separation adjustment layers for you. It's going to create the adjustment layers for you, but it's not going to do this editing for you. The editing, you have to do it yourself. Yeah, so that's basically it. So I'm going to select the texture layer now, and then I'm going to attempt to remove some of the textures from my face. Yeah, so that's basically what we have now. So you can now proceed and then just whiten the eyes and then do the other stuff on the image to make it look much better. Let me quickly fix the hair. Alright, so this is what we get to now. I want to say a big thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Thank you. If you learned anything from it, kindly like this video and don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye for now.